Okay, so I'm going to try to fix the jittering. Fix the jittering of the animation. This may require quite a bit of work actually. I'm not sure what that is either. Right. Okay. So first thing to help us to do this is that we need an onion skin. So on the view, go onion skin, show onion skin. I guess ensure that layer is selected. Okay. So we get to see the onion skin. Maybe it'd be easier to see without the color card. I don't know. It will depend on your screen. I'm just gonna adjust this so that it's a little bigger on mine. Now, I want my animation to go smoothly. The black outline is the current selected frame, and the green outline is the next, whereas the red is the previous one. Notice that? So red is the previous frame, black is the current frame, and green is the next frame after the current. So you can see why it jitters quite a bit now. I don't have a reference to for anchoring here. So let's take that the first frame is correct, second frame is completely out. So here we use we use the arrow keys. No, we don't use the arrow keys. Right, we use no, it's not right. It's not right either. One of these, right, here it is. Right, so we use this to move the frame. Oh god. Right. Okay. No, that moves everything. I just want to move a single frame. There's a way to just remove a single frame. Maybe it's this. No, that's not it either. Oh god, what's happening? I need to figure out what's the matter with this. Oh, what? I think that was it. Right. I need to somehow select the select the right frame. This is going to be a little I just want to move one bit. Oh, wait. Perhaps this would do. Duplicate the selected layer. this works. Just one moment. Right. So here. Perhaps we can move right, of course. Duh. Can we cancel this all? Let's cancel all this. Undo. Okay. Right. So start again. Right. So insert keyframe. Right. You need to ensure that for the very first keyframe, you right click on it, and it's a keyframe. Press F6 if you know the shortcut. This will prevent your whole drawing from following you. So in any case, back to where we were. The red was the original position, and now we move here. We'll move here, perhaps that way. Maybe not. This I am going by eye. Right, don't click the blue. If you select blue, you can actually adjust how many lines the onion skin does. And if your computer's not a very good one like mine, it might lag like a lot, like quite a bit. So remember, green is the one after, red is the one before. So we want to match the one before. Does it look right? Maybe if we take away the green and just focus on the pass actually. Alright, so let's see. Just focusing, say, on key locations. That's previous. Sort of matches, I suppose. No, it doesn't match. This leg should be solid. What am I doing? What's my fundamentals? I don't know, but at least I should cover it. That's wait. All right, yeah, that makes sense. I want that to be there. Let's put a keyframe there so we have the goal. This is quite difficult. Alright, new plan. I shall attempt to match this ring because I am quite bad at understanding what the hell is happening. Maybe this way will also match up better. So, if possible, try to have at the very least some amount of data around here. I don't know what, but yeah, this is going to go quite slowly as I am basically what I'm doing. I'm having this selected, moving frame by frame by just mouse dragging, having the minimal amount of information so as to not confuse myself, and just literally matching this sort of data here. So as you can see right now, our data is should be more smooth. Right, of course. Let's finish this first. Fast forward. Right, let's pause to take a quick look up here. Hey, look at that, it's much smoother, and this is just by whatever tiny detail we have. I am literally sort of banking on this this whole idea. Yeah, okay, maybe not, but so yeah, I am actually, thank God for this whole. If it weren't for this, I think I will. There's nothing on. The worst thing is, right? She's moving into the camera, so that kind of just screws your whole sense of perspective. I mean, if she was moving straight across the board, it would be easy. I mean, you estimate a horizon and sort of like just make her walk on it. But this one, she's moving into the camera. That gives a sense. That makes it really difficult to actually sort of like figure out what her movements are, especially when there's no one to blame for this really. It's when you scan the things, if for some reason has a weird way, at least from what I've experienced, right? It's when you scan objects using a scanner, it tends to not scan the entire paper per se. It's more like it scans a rough area. So when your results come out, they look okay, but there are tiny differences that will require minute adjustments, like what I'm doing right now. So there's that. I mean, I don't know. Is it setting itself in the scanner? Like, will it only scan a certain amount? I don't know, but for now, at least, thank Lord, there's that C hole that's still available. I would say don't get rid of this. Like when you're mastering your images to make the whites whiter and the blacks black, I guess make sure that at least there's some form of anchoring here. Right, so actually I think if we sort of like scale up here a bit, perhaps we can see what's it look like. This is remember the red is the previous, right? So let's see what happens if we add 1. So it looks a bit much nicer. Oh, look at that. Look at that onion. Okay, back to working on this. It's about another 100 frames to go. Yes, this is tedious, but it's necessary if you want a nice smooth animation that makes sense and doesn't jitter, making your eyes sort of like vomit all over the carpet, the visual carpet in your eyes. Ugh. Oh, God. Accidentally brought up the future onion skins. Right, continuing on. Okay, this is going swimmingly actually. Lovely. Right. I might leave these bits in me rambling, but I will put I will put little bookmarks on my video. So, I mean, if you want to see the whole process, this is literally bit by bit. If you are that sort of person who learns by seeing other people do, I mean, I'm one of those, I suppose, then yeah, by all means, watch the entire video. You know, I mean, that's one way to learn, watch other people do. Other ways to basically just bash your head against it until you actually figure out what the hell's going on. Oh, by the way, if you're actually listening to this, props to you for actually doing so. Then secret codes are alpha, omega, prime, sin. It doesn't mean anything really. I'm just saying stuff up. If I were sort of a bigger, say, YouTube channel, I might add in a secret code in here, make you suffer me talk through. But in any case, I decided to leave this in here. I will add that forward, timestamp thing. Really, you don't want to listen to me ramble. You probably have. I mean, if you're listening to this, you probably are. But why would you? I don't know. I don't know. It's almost done. Torture is almost done. Yeah. What can I say but thank God for that response? Does it make sense? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Is she shifting a foot? Yeah, okay, she is shifting a foot a bit. Okay, back to where we were. Let's finish this. Focus solely on the punch holes that we made. Hopefully this will give us a nice non-jittery animation, which is always lovely to see. Right, there. If you want to double check, look, our hole is actually not the perfect. Ugh. Fine, jeez. But let's focus on at least just one. Right? I can't deal with trying to correct all of it at once at this moment because I'm sad. It's sort of, kind of, I suppose. Well, I mean, it comes down to what you see in the end. Oh yeah, you notice that I made a little bit of mistake jumping ahead of myself. Yep. That does affect your animation, so do it in order. Definitely do in order. Almost there. You don't have to suffer anymore. I don't have to suffer anymore. Actually, I do. I have to do more on the way to part of this, but grumble. I like fish and chips. Do you want to know a secret? Would you kindly? Yes, I've been playing a bit Bioshock 2. And that WYK did crop up as thanks to Sophia Lamb. I know it's not necessary to play Bioshock 2 to enjoy Bioshock Infinite, but I mean, I still like to. Any case. Right. So, all this, hopefully now, we are rewarded with a cleaner animation. So let's do that. Have it rendered. Ooh, look nice and clean now. I may have to go through each individual bits, but that's for that. Yes, please. It's relatively fast, this. Okay, not that fast. Load. Load. Well, how about that? Oh, look at... Oh, God damn, that looks better, much better than the horrible jitter mess that we had. Alright, next tutorial will be on how to, well, not... Timing will be on a different example. Next tutorial will be on coloring. Timing will be a different example for now. Right. Thank you.